I am the kind of girl that's high maintenance to be low maintenance. I will do all sorts of beauty treatments or at-home routines every once in a while just to save some time on the daily tasks. And laser hair removal is one of those things. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Marina and I'm determined to live my life as my Pinterest board. So if that sounds good to you, then definitely click that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my future videos. There's some really exciting things coming up. Like I said, I like the long-term beauty treatments. I have gotten my eyebrows microbladed before. I do get my lashes done. I like doing gel nails at home to last longer but save money. But today we're going to be talking about laser hair removal. So I got my laser hair removal done for my underarms and my whole Brazilian area. Now before I go on any further, I just want to say that if you are going to be a creep about this, then please excuse yourself off my channel right now. I'm going to walk you through my experience, talk about how it felt, talk about whether or not I think it is worth it. I got this done a couple of years ago and I feel like now is a good time to talk about the experience and the results and all of that stuff. I will have some timestamps down below so that you can skip ahead to a section, but let's start with why I wanted to get laser hair removal. I feel like I don't even have to say this at this point, but of course, whether or not you want to have body hair is totally up to you and either one is perfectly fine. But I'm someone that likes to be smooth and not have any body hair, and I would shave, every couple of days for my underarms and my bikini area, and I honestly just wanted kind of a more long-term solution. I did have the money, so I thought that this would be a good way to treat myself. Now, if you shave down there, then you know that it's very easy to cut yourself and it's very prickly. I'm so sorry, this is TMI, so I hope that if you're immature, you've clicked off by now. So I just wanted a long-term solution so that I didn't have to shave as often. I just thought that that would be best for me. I didn't do my legs because honestly, my leg hair doesn't grow back super fast and it is pretty light, so even if it does grow back, it's not super noticeable. And legs are a very big area, so it is a lot more expensive than your underarms or your bikini area. I guess let's talk about price since I brought it up. I do not remember the exact price that I paid for it, but it was probably $2,000. I don't know. I'm gonna try to find the price that I paid. I should have done my research, but I'll put it up on screen. But basically, the armpits are fairly inexpensive. The Brazilian area is a little bit more expensive, and a lot of places do packages so that if you buy them together, then it's a little bit more discounted. And so if you want to get laser hair removal done, you do want to go for a couple of sessions. They say like 6 to 10, I think. Laser hair removal, at least the kind that I did, unfortunately only works for lighter skin types with dark hair. So if you have dark skin, then it won't work for you. There might be other solutions though, I think, maybe like a more recent thing. I'm not totally sure. And if you have light skin with like blonde hair, then that's not gonna work either. But I think most people's armpits are dark, right? I don't know. So it definitely works best for them. The appointments themselves were pretty quick. They were a little bit painful and a little bit uncomfortable, so of course you do have to get naked. But the place that I went to, everyone was very friendly. So before the appointment, you want to shave, I think 24 to 48 hours in advance so that the hairs aren't super long, but they're a tiny bit grown in so that the machine can spot them. Because basically the laser targets dark pigments, so it needs like a little bit of the hair pigment to show. Before the appointment started, they had me fill out a questionnaire about my skin type, so things like do you burn easily or do you tan, that kind of thing, so that they can pick the appropriate settings for the machine. They clean off the area with like some alcohol wipes, disinfect everything, and they also give you little glasses to like protect your eyes from the laser. Then they put ultrasound gel on the area, I guess, to help the tool glide a little bit smoother, and then they use the laser tool. It kind of just looks like a scanner like at a store, and they just kind of like went over the area. It didn't really hurt that much, especially the first few sessions. It didn't hurt much at all, and then each session they would up the strength, the level of the machine. Definitely the bikini area was a little bit sensitive and a little bit uncomfortable, and that hurt a bit. As for the armpits, honestly, like it wasn't super painful. There were a few like spots, I guess maybe where the hairs are a little bit thicker or something, or maybe like where you didn't shave as well, where where it did kind of sting a little bit. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a little zap, like a little zap of electricity. Like you're getting, like, you know when you get some static and you touch something, it kind of felt like that, I think, to me. I know some people say it feels like a rubber band. It really wasn't bad though. The sessions were usually done in like 15 minutes tops. It was very quick, very easy, and the areas were a little bit red and irritated after, but not for too long, maybe just a few hours, and then it's totally fine the next day. So that's kind of how the treatment went. Now let's talk about the results. They recommend to do 6 to 10 sessions, I believe, and I only did 6, but I definitely wish I had done a couple more sessions, and I do plan on going back and doing some more sessions. So basically my results weren't like 100%, but there definitely still was a difference. So the hair grows back slower. It's also not as dark or coarse, and it is also a bit more patchy and like sparse. So in general, I think it is still very worth it. Even if you don't get like total hair removal, it's still something that I'm very happy with. I don't have any before photos, so I can't really show you the results, but just trust me on that one. I think that even after the 6 to 10 sessions that you do, they do recommend coming back for touch-ups every year or so, I believe, just to keep fighting any stubborn hairs or any hairs that are like regrowing or something. I do want to go back for sure, definitely. So it's been maybe like 2 years, a year and a half since I completed the treatment, and I feel like the hair is starting to grow back a little thicker than it has been. Like I feel like it's a little bit increasing again. So I don't know if that's what happens. I haven't done any touch-ups since, so I need to Google that, but I've also been doing some IPL hair removal at home. So that's something that I'm gonna make a separate video about, and those results aren't as significant as these. These definitely made a noticeable difference. In conclusion, I am pretty happy with the laser hair removal results. I do want to go back for more sessions, and this is definitely something that if you have the money, then it's definitely worth to do, but it is a little bit pricey. So, you know, it's definitely not a necessity, and you could always just do a few sessions just to get some reduction and not like all the sessions to do the full removal as well. So that's my little experience with laser hair removal. If you have any questions, comment them down below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Of course, I am not a professional. This is just my experience as someone who's had this done. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I make videos like this all the time, so click that subscribe button so that you don't miss any more videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.